at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down after that previous play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Badgers will line up to kick it away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. Tried to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time. Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
What's another huge gain for this guy?
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Keene. Tackle made after the completion. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw yet again. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And he'll set up to throw. There's contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He fires it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Here's the option play. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense.
Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. He's running out of time here. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Badgers. And they go in front here in the second half.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. 14. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Suddenly they are behind. They've been shut down in this third quarter here. They got to find that spark again. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, what a move. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. across the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback drops back. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And that is no good. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
Wisconsin 18, LSU 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss, just having one of those dream performances.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Badgers pick up enough for a first down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gained to the 35-yard line. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up.
Here we go. Tuna.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw testing the middle. Here's a wide open receiver complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the right side. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And it's a kneel down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. The last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the LSU Tigers.